Hey everybody, this is Chris K, and welcome back to another episode of the Productive Parks 5-Minute Podcast, the show for busy people working to change the game in the parks and recreation field. Today we're going to be talking about 5 ideas to boost park maintenance operations efficiency. As you're beginning to close out the growing season, your team is probably feeling the strain of this busy time. You're not alone. Park maintenance managers face continued pressure to do more with less. Tighter budgets, fewer staff, and more expectations can make any park maintenance team feel stretched thin. As your season winds down, it is a good time to evaluate your park operations and determine if everyone is on top of things or constantly playing catch-up. Smart systems and efficient processes can help make the difference between barely keeping your head above water and cultivating a confident, productive team. In this article, get some ideas on how to tweak your processes so you'll be working smarter and not harder. Smart changes lead to big results. Change isn't easy. Your team may be set in their ways. Implementing a totally new maintenance strategy can be met with resistance and failure. But what if you make a few small changes and start building on them? A few action steps here and there will show your team that change isn't painful. It's ultimately going to make their lives easier. Here are 5 ideas to help your park maintenance team thrive. Idea 1. The zone defense task allocation. Football fans probably understand the basics of a zone defense. The defenders are responsible for a specific section on the field. Whatever happens in that part of the field, a designated defender assumes the responsibilities. A zone defense in park maintenance is similar. Your parks, facilities, and other assets are split into zones with specific teams handling their maintenance needs. How zone defense helps. Reduce travel time. Staff spend more time on their tasks and less on traveling to sites. Better efficiency. Staff become more familiar with their assigned areas, so they may spot issues sooner. Improved communication. Each zone has a designated team. Staff will know who needs to know about an issue. Less confusion and overlap. Staff have a clearer picture of what individual or team will need to complete the work. Better job satisfaction. Staff can see the direct impact of work performed in their zones. Getting started with zone defense. Here are 4 action steps to get the momentum going. Assess the area and map. Create a detailed map of your sites, identify boundaries, and document current maintenance routes. Design zones. Divide properties into manageable zones based on the teams you want to create. Consider the size, complexity, equipment requirements, and the public's usage of each zone. Assign and train staff. Match staff skills with the zone's needs. Conduct walkthroughs with your team to help them become more familiar with the area. Create processes for communication and cross-zone issues. Launch. Start with a trial period, get feedback, and then make refinements. Idea 2. Weather windows. A lot of park maintenance depends on the weather. An extremely hot or rainy day can throw off schedules. Instead of staff waiting the weather out or being assigned busy tasks, weather window tasks can help teams maximize productivity regardless of the weather. Creating an ongoing list of rainy day, hot weather, mild weather, etc. tasks can help eliminate weather-related downtime. How weather windows help. Reduces decision paralysis. Staff can make quick decisions on which tasks are suitable for the current weather conditions. Improves planning. Task schedules can coincide with weather forecasts to take care of potential conflicts ahead of time. Less staff downtime. Staff have a clear idea of what to do during unexpected weather changes. Getting started with weather windows. Here are 4 action steps to get you started. Inventory tasks. List tasks your team performs in the ideal weather they'd be assigned. Create weather-specific lists. Make lists for all weather conditions, heat, cold, rain, snow, extreme weather that your team may encounter. Make lists accessible. Post task lists in shops, trucks, or on your maintenance management software, and train staff on the decision-making process. Get feedback and refine. Make adjustments on the list based on performance and staff feedback. Idea 3. Develop a skill time matrix. You want to ensure that the most appropriate staff are handling each task. A skill time matrix can help with that. A skill time matrix is a systematic approach to matching park maintenance tasks to the appropriate skill levels. Employing this strategy ensures your highly skilled workers can focus on complex tasks, while more mundane, routine work gets handled by less experienced and skilled staff. How a skill time matrix helps. Optimizes your team. More experienced staff can use their skills on the most appropriate tasks. Faster task completion. The right person completing the right job means better results quicker. Rework reduction. Appropriate skill matching helps reduce mistakes and quality issues. Future training insights. Identify skill gaps and address them with training and professional development. Getting started with a skill time matrix. Inventory tasks. List the tasks that the maintenance team performs and rate them based on skill level. Assess skill levels. Evaluate the skill levels of each individual in your maintenance team. Map tasks and skills. Create a visual matrix showing tasks versus required skill levels and plan tasks based on available skills. Train and refine. Ensure that staff understands their new responsibilities and growth opportunities. Revise the matrix as needed. Idea 4. Maintenance request triage. Hopefully you have a standard work order system instead of getting a bunch of calls, emails, and sticky notes each day. Once your work order system gets established, you can make it even more efficient with maintenance request triage. A maintenance request triage system creates a standardized method for categorizing and prioritizing incoming work requests. The goal is for the urgent issues to get the immediate attention while routine requests get scheduled appropriately. How a maintenance request triage helps. Prevents equipment and schedule breakdowns. Urgent issues get addressed before becoming emergencies. Efficient planning. Non-urgent tasks get attention as staff becomes available. Interruption reduction. Staff don't get pulled from their planned work for less urgent tasks. Better communication. Clear priorities and protocols reduce confusion about what needs immediate attention. Getting started with a maintenance request triage. Analyze work requests. Track your work requests, noting the issues, patterns, frequency, and time spent addressing each request. Define priorities. Create priority levels and develop clear criteria for what work requests fall under each level. Preparation and training. Train staff on the triage system, criteria, and how to prioritize. Implement and evaluate. Based on the triage system, track response times and get feedback from maintenance and non-maintenance staff. Idea 5. Streamline your morning huddle. Morning huddles are an excellent opportunity to get everyone on the same page for the day. Brief, structured meetings allow everyone to align priorities, share critical information, and coordinate daily activities. If you feel your morning huddles are more of a gab and gripe session, some structure can go a long way in making these meetings efficient touchpoints for all your staff. How morning huddles help. Prevents miscommunication. The day starts with everyone understanding information and priorities. Better coordination. Teams work better when everyone understands the daily plan. Improved collaboration. Someone's insights can help revise schedules so everyone works smarter and not harder. Reduced midday interruptions. Proactively reviewing daily tasks helps reduce the need for reactive decisions if issues arise. Streamlining your morning huddle. Schedule. Develop a time, location, and agenda for your daily huddles. Set expectations for attendance. Standardize. Create a form for the huddle to ensure nothing gets missed, including weather forecasts, maintenance and programming schedules, equipment status, and prioritized work requests. Start huddling. Implement the meetings, set a time limit, encourage input and questions, and take notes about the most valuable information shared. Evaluate and improve. Refine your meetings and train backup facilitators for when you cannot lead the meetings. Adjust timing and format based on feedback. The takeaway. Getting your park maintenance team to the next level requires some new ideas and approaches, and a little bit of trial and error. Hopefully, these ideas will spark some inspiration for improving the efficiency and effectiveness of your team. As you implement these ideas, leave room for refinement and accept feedback so your team can adopt these strategies more quickly. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Even modest improvements in efficiency can free up a few hours each week. What can your team do with those extra hours? Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks again for listening to the Productive Parks Podcast. Remember to tune in each week for more tips on how to make your agency more productive. See you next time.